Welcome back. It's me. It's your girl. It's Stephanie. I am back. Look at me. I'm being consistent. It's so great. Hi. So, I just like to say, before I begin this channel is turning into like a movie channel with droplets of shopping in it, it seems like. Yeah, I don't know. Lately, I've been like this homebody, don't want to do anything, let's just watch movies. So, yeah. But I am here today because, as you can see in the beginning, went to see Black Phone 2. And to give you a little like past on this, I think all this year since we've been going to movies, the trailer for Black Phone 2 has been coming out, and every time I watch the damn trailer, I'm like, it looks pretty damn good. But usually when you see trailers and they look pretty damn good, you go and they're not good. So, I was kind of skeptical leading up to this weekend when the movie actually came out. But I love Ethan Hawke. I love the Grabber's look. And like I said, the trailer looked good. And like I said, Ethan Hawke from Sinister to Daybreakers, he was in The Purge, like he was in Training Day, which is like one of my non-horror favorite movies. Reality Bites, Dead Poets Society. I mean, he's done so much, and I just want to say, I think he should do a con. I think he's done New York Comic Con, but I think he should just do a small little con so I can meet the dude. But that is what it is. That would be the day that he shows up to a small con with Jenna Ortega, and then I'm a happy soul. But, don't think that will happen. Anyway, back to why we're here. So, I have to rewind to The Black Phone, the first movie. Because just letting you guys know, before I went to Black Phone 2, I was watching a lot of reviews, and some people hated it, some people liked it, some people, were split down the middle, some had their opinions. The one thing I need to say is, if you haven't seen The Black Phone, the first one, I recommend that you watch that one. Because this second one, if you go into it just going to see it, you're not gonna really get the connection, like the emotional connection to the characters at all. Well, you might, but it's not going to be as potent as if you've seen The Black Phone. Now, going back to The Black Phone, when that movie first came out, it was like, I think a year. It was after when it was streaming or whatever. A few people told me, oh my God, you gotta watch The Black Phone. It's so good. It's so great. It's amazing. And I saw the trailer for it. Ethan Hawke's character, the Grabber, grabbed me because he looked fucking kind of badass. And I was like, let's check this out. So I watched it one night. I'm not going to say I hated it, because I did not hate it. But to me, it kind of was like confusing of like why this person was taking children. Like, it just came out of the blue that there was a man taking children. And then like during the movie, I liked the whole like supernatural shit that was happening, but it was kind of draggy and like I don't know. It was very like, it was good, but it wasn't like, oh my God, this is fantastic, like people were saying. So I do have to say that the character Gwen, the little sister, I fucking loved. Like, she was badass. I liked her. So let's fast forward a little bit. I watched it a second time. And the second time I watched it, enjoyed it a little more, but still was like, I wish there was like a real story, like a little more information of the grabber man and like what was going on. So yeah, the second time I watched it too, the daddy in the movie, I wanted to really beat the shit out of because he was a dick in that movie. But in the second one, it all comes together. But yeah, so this past Thursday, because we went to go see the movie Saturday, I rewatched The Black Phone again. And I'm gonna tell you, the third time I watched it, liked it a little more. I still just thought it was a little tad bit like, I wanted to know more. I wanted to know a story. Like, I didn't get the full, like, why this man was taking these people. And, like, the story of the family that is the main, like, family characters in it. It just was kind of like a movie that he took this kid and then at the end, the kid comes out unscathed. Well, not unscathed because he's fucked up. But spoiler, this kid kills the grabber. So you think it's done. The Black Phone, cool movie about a man that grabs children. Yay. So then they say, we're going to do Black Phone 2. And you say, well, the grabber is dead. But is the grabber dead? Yes, he's dead. But there's always a spirit. So let's go into Grabber 2. I just have to say right now, I have been thinking about this movie since I saw it. I loved it. I thought it was amazing. I thought it outdid itself. I think it ties in. Now I understand if you watch the first one right into the second one, you get a story. Like, this new movie tells you a background of the story, and I love that. The other thing that I loved about it was they brought back the same team they did for the first original. So all the actors you already began getting this like emotional attachment to, and they brought all those people back years later in the same trauma, the same Shasta saying hello. So they bring them back just a few years later. The kids are older. But you still understand, like, Finn, the boy, Mason Thames, that is the actor, he's been through some shit, people. Like, he was locked in a basement, getting phone calls from dead people. Like, he killed a man. He saw a man get killed. Like, he's got some trauma going on. So, like, now you see him a little older and he's angry. He's kind of angry. And then we have Gwen, who is still dreaming, who is still seeing visions, who is still as, like, spicy as the first one, maybe even a little bit more. I don't want to spoil it, but she uses the C word in this movie, and it's just chef's kiss. But yeah, so it's a few years later. Finn is finning through life. He's getting by with the substances, we'll say. The father is back, but the father now is sober. Good for daddy. And Gwen, like I said, Gwen's still dreaming, and she's seeing some shit. So she has this dream, this vision of this winter camp called Alpine Lake, and her mom is at this Alpine Lake. So long story short, they go to this camp to be camp counselors. And that's where the grabber comes in. And let me just tell you, I've heard these things about like, oh, they're making it like Nightmare on Elm Street because he's in your dreams and blah, blah, blah. This has nothing. Yes, maybe it's a Nightmare on Elm Street kind of like atmosphere, but I'm sorry. Like, I love Freddy Krueger. He's cool. He was funny. You know, Robert Englund, the man. Am I a Nightmare on Elm Street like lover? Yeah, I'll watch them. They're cool. But he just didn't. He's like my fourth favorite killer. But the grabber, Ethan, plays this fucking angry, aggressive, intellectual like bastard. And even though alive, dead, this guy is like, he wants to take things from you that will hurt you for forever. And the movie's so fucking good, people. Like, I don't want to give spoilers, but like, oh my god, like, the acting is great. The way they film, like, the sequences of them in real life and the sequences of Gwen in her dreams, like, it's so good. And Ethan is so good and so angry. And, like, it tells you the story. Like, it brings, in the first one, if you've seen the first one, you kind of get the gist that their mother committed suicide. Well, the grabber has more information for Gwen about that, and it gets shown to her in a dream, and it's just like, you got the emotional side, you've got like the terror side, you get this man that wants to just like do harm to Finn without killing him. And it's so good. I don't even know how else to explain. Like, I don't know. It has not, like, when you go to see this movie, if you haven't yet, take out the fucking Nightmare on Elm Street shit. Yes, you're gonna see maybe like a vision of it in a few scenes. There's even a vision that I thought of in one scene where you think of Friday the 13th. And I'm not going to give anything away. But you kind of get that vision. Like, yes, they're taking iconic movies and they're kind of throwing it in, sprinkling it in. But this is a whole different, like, atmosphere. Like, I don't want to say it because I know everyone loves the Terrifier. Like, Art is like the clown, the man. But fuck, I take the grabber over Art any day. I don't know, I'm saying this right now because, like, this movie really, like, it just took me by surprise. The other thing too is the emotional connection. Like I said, if you haven't seen the first one, before you see this one, see the first one. At the end, the last, like, there's a moment in the film, and this is like towards the end, where the father comes to get them, and they have this conversation, Gwen, Finn, and the father. Oh my God, it's so good. Like, it got me choked up, and I was like, okay, all right, horror film, gonna cry. No, I'm not. Everything's good, right? And then at the end, something happens with Gwen, and the tears just came. It was so, the way they just exhibited everything, the connection, it all comes together, magnificent. And I'm really, really hoping there's a third one. There has to be a third one. Like, I get it. Like, the grabber now has, like, no power, per se. But I think we need to do a part 3, because in this film, too, they still don't... We get to know who the grabber is a little bit, like, and the connection from, like, the family, like Finn's family and the grabber, but we're still not knowing really why the grabber is grabbing kids and doing what he does to these kids. Like, when they go to Alpine Lake, it's kind of like showing Gwen his, like, first kills, and I want to know what made this man want to kill children or grab children and do what he did to them. And with Gwen and Finn's mother, we kind of understand what he did with the mother. See, I'm giving stuff away, but we kind of figure out what happened to the mother, why it happened. But I still want to know why the grabber is grabbing the children. Like, what brought him to this point in life where he started doing this to children. So I think a Black Phone 3 kind of showing that, like a look into his life more, to, like, the point that we're at Black Phone 2 would be fabulous. But like I said, I'm not the director, but I'm going to tell you right now, if you have not seen Black Phone, the Black Phone, go watch it, then go to the movies and see this. And I would say see it in the movies. So you guys need to do this ASAP, because it's so good. And if you don't think it's good, I personally think there's something wrong with you. And I think, like I said, Ethan Hawke as the grabber is an iconic killer. And he's better than art. I said it. I'm sorry. So now my killers go from Michael Myers to the grabber. They're right there. Right there. And then we go Jason. Then we go Freddy. Then we go Chuck. I don't even have Scream in there. See, people will think I'm fucked up, but I don't really care. I don't even have, look, did I show you this? I don't even have Sam in there, but I think of Sam as not a killer. He's just a cute little thing. And he just loves his lollipop. But anyway, back to the grabber. See it, love it, know that I loved it, and then comment and tell me if you hated it or loved it. And if you didn't like it, then I'm very sorry that you don't know what good stuff is. But as of this moment, which is, I don't even know what date it is, but it's like mid-October, I'm just saying right now that Black Phone 2 has gone into my second favorite movie of the year. Yep. And we only have a few more months, and I don't know if anything else is going to come out to really on top of the first two that I've picked, which I've said before what my number one movie is so far this year. But I'm not saying it again because we're waiting. We're waiting to the end of the year to recap everything. But If you haven't seen it, seen it. See it, seen it. If you haven't seen it, see it. Ethan Hawke, if you're watching this, which you're probably not, but you should do a con in Massachusetts, Rhode Island, wherever. Just come to my house so you can sign something for me. I can give you a hug and high five you for a great job. And yeah, the whole cast is fucking chef's kiss. Thank you for this movie, people. I loved it. It's 114 minutes, kind of long, not really long. You're gonna love it, so see it. And I will see you in the next video. Happy Sunday. Go Colts. Bye.